Hello everyone, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. I want to say wagwan to all new subscribers and to my loyal subscribers. Big ups to you. Thank you for being a part of the Rasta Gal fam. Hope everyone's having a good week. I'm taking a deep breath because of the time. And just the meditation I've been just going through and reflection all week. I got some major downloads that just made my head hurt. And if I don't release, it's going to continue being a headache for me. So I'm just doing what I feel I need to do. But these two, I'm going to probably just give this first message and then do another video because I don't want this to be too long. Of course, we're going through the Taurus full moon. Happy birthday to all my Tauruses. And Taurus full moon usually helps you to reflect a lot. It helps you to just get on the move with things, as well as staying grounded, taking care of yourself, and then also the truth being exposed, or the truth coming out. And whether you're in tune with yourself or and with with your God, or you're just very just grounded, you know what I mean? And again, I received some downloads, and oh my gosh, I'm watching this movie called Mad Money at the same time. It's crazy because it relates to my message. So everything that occurs to my message on the outskirts, before I began, and even after, even in the middle, I'm going to include it. And I don't know, this is an old movie. It's Queen Latifah. I forgot the other two women. But definitely I'm familiar with Queen Latifah. Mad Money talks about a lot of people that worked at a bank and they stole. Of course, money is the root of all evil. But again, it's what you do with it. Just follow me, collective. If you don't fall for something, you fall for anything. Or you don't believe or have faith in something, you fall for just everything. That's what occurs. Temptation occurs. Greed occurs. Again, self-loathing occurs. Lust occurs. A lot of things just occur within a group of people from within this movie, and just within yourself individually. If you're not strong enough, if you're weak to the flesh. And that's what occurred in this movie called Mad Money. Y'all should check it out. That's what I was doing before I began. I was just into this movie. But so my download, I want to get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and ring my bell. Let me go. Sorry, I stretched over. Okay. Healing, cleansing, and protection for my collective and for me delivering this message. So this happened this past weekend. Okay. I've been like grinding. Like work-wise. Let me rephrase that. But yeah, I had this mad download. My gosh. Before I woke up, I heard dogs barking, and it was like the owners was trying to, I guess, take their dogs out for outside time, and they got in an argument with some other dog owners, and I just heard a lot of barking and fighting at each other. So it was like a dog fight. Stay with me, collective. And then the downloads, I remember, it was like just back to back. Yeah. I dreamed that it was Me and my ex. And then my thing is too, when I dream of myself in there, doesn't always have to resemble me. Of course, this could relate to anybody that feels this message, that's going through this, or knows someone that's doing this. I'm just being a messenger, collective. Okay. So if this relates, let it. And if it doesn't, let it still heal you. At the same time, again, let it flow, let it go. So I had a dream that um, I went to my family business we had when I was a young girl. I went to my grandfather's store and stole money. And I don't know who was working there, possibly the people that are working there now. I don't know, just different faces that he hired to work there. But I literally went there, me and my ex. At the time, we were together in this dream. We were still husband and wife, but we literally went in there and stole. On our way out, the people were trying to look at our license plates to get information, but some way, somehow, we swaddled them to prevent them from looking at our information. So we was able to escape. And I don't know, I just felt like the energy. My ex all of a sudden was my ex now, but in my dream, I was just trying to think of the operation. I was trying to think ahead of time what we had to do, what we had to change, our identity to our life, because we stole from family at that, but we just stole money. And when you're not usually a person that would do something like that, it eats at you. It gets the best of you. When you're doing something bad and you're a good human being, you let the flesh get after you. It gets weak. You let someone entice you. You let manipulative, narcissistic people get into your head or your mind, or you're involved around people like that. Okay, you are the company you keep. So the people you hang around with, whether that's family, friends, associates, your lover, or a friend, whatever that is, if they're not of good intentions, if they don't have the best rap sheet, if they're not wrapped too tight within their head, let alone their spirit, that's going to fade on you. It's going to entice you. So it's really important, collective, to watch the company you keep around you, including your circle, the company you keep, the company you listen to, advice and messages you listen to, okay, instead of your own. You're not going to higher source to ask for guidance, but you're listening to lower frequencies and people. It fades on you. Like the Venom, that movie called Venom. I watched this that past week too. That black ink just gets on you, you know what I mean? And it turns you into something that is hard to get off. It's hard to change from. So anyway, we were criminals pretty much. And being the person that I was in my dream, being a good, Samaritan, just a good person, it was getting to me, the guiltiness, the deed that I've done was getting to me. But of course, I was the operation of the whole plan, with my ex. I was trying to just plan out from there what we did, the action that we took, what we thought of, and we put it into action, what we did. I was trying to move forward and the next thing to protect ourselves and to not get caught, pretty much. Hope you're staying with me, collective. So I stole from my family in my dream. I personally didn't do that. This was a dream, a download. So someone could be going through this. Someone could have done this. I could be talking about past energy. Of someone that has done this. Collective, you may know someone that is going through this. Okay? And I was just like, okay, we got to stay in hotels. We got to change our numbers. We got to live like this, spend that. And you know, the stuff that I took from out of the store and the register wasn't much, I'm sure. But the fact of the matter is that I stole. That was the guilt that was like embedded inside my brain for the action I took. I knew that there was going to be consequences. And like I said, it could have been just a little bit of money. That's not the point. The point is of the action. Okay? At the same time, my husband in my dream was mentioning he can't be on social media. He wants to be on social media a lot too. He wanted to have another baby within this family. And I was like, in my dream, I was signed with him saying, we will have a family. We will have another child eventually. You know, this is not the end of the world, but we have to fall back on our disguise and just ourselves, our appearance, and just being out there in the spotlight, you know. When you do a crime, you're going to always feel like the spotlight's on you because what's done in the dark comes to light. I hope y'all like my setting here, my lighting. So that's a message for people that either has been going through this or have done this. Action. What's done in the dark will come to light. Okay? Whatever anybody did. Again, this could be current energies or past energies. Take this message as it resonates. Okay? I could be talking to a couple that has done this. A couple doesn't necessarily always have to mean a male and female. It could be of two women or two men. Collective. Okay? Open your minds a little bit. Also, and it could be of a male or female, or this could be a couple that was one older and one younger, two younger. It doesn't matter. The age doesn't matter, the race, and it doesn't matter of the sexes. It's the point of just a couple that has stolen, or a group of people that could be involved in this whole thieving situation from a family business or just from a family, maybe inheritance I could be talking about, or just from a business dealing with a family setting. Something that was owed to the family in the long run, or to an individual or two individuals. Someone has stolen something. But again, the light is always shining on the darkness. The moon is always shining on the darkness. Okay? This money that was stolen, it made these people mad. Okay? They don't know what to do. They're paranoid. Whatever setting this is, whether this is a family, a group of friends, whether it's a group or a community, whoever knows about this, whatever was done in the dark, light shall shine upon that couple, group, community. Okay? It was just clear as day. And the person that I am, in my energy or in my dream, you know, I felt God was just putting me in that person's position of what they did. And that person that usually didn't do it and did it, I couldn't believe it. The energy, I couldn't believe it. The energy I was feeling, I couldn't believe it. But I had to continue moving forward in the plan. I couldn't just tell on myself. So the couple or group of people or community, they probably will tell on each other, is what I meant to say. They're not going to tell on themselves, but they will tell on each other, I'm sure. Somebody's going to squeal like a piggy. I'm telling you, this probably already happened. That movie again I mentioned earlier, Mad Money, they're going mad for the money that's been stolen. They're going mad for the thieving that's been done. And this light that you're seeing, this iridescent light, this rainbow light, is just showing and telling you, collective, and also me, that God, the eye, this looks like an eye on this desk here. The eye of Ra, or God, is watching. And I'm exposing, because obviously I got this download for a reason. So I'm exposing what needs to be told. This message has to get out. I'm really sorry for the person that was stolen from. I'm really sorry for the person that got teeth. And the reason why I said inheritance, because my grandfather passed. So that's why I mentioned inheritance. So again, this could be pertaining to that. This could be pertaining to family business. And they're keeping it within the family. But again, somebody's going to squeal. I just blowed someone's cover. I just pulled the veil off someone's eyes. Someone's going to see and someone's going to reveal. Someone's going to get caught. Grab your tea on this. Let the adventure begin. So, again, I was pretty much, this is like a pinky in the brain type of energy. Because my ex now, but in my dream, he was still being my husband. And he went along with it too. And he was just talking about unnecessary things. He wasn't focused on what occurred and how serious it was. He was focused on still wanting to have a family, grow fruit, and do the normal things he were doing, being on social media and not being as active on there as he wanted to be. That was like in his head and his mind. So again, I must be talking to someone that has the brains of the operation or planned this, to someone else that really their mind's not all there. They're not mentally capable and able to fathom and handle what they've done. Someone's going to blow their cover, pretty much. And in that episode on the cartoon, if you haven't watched, it's called Pinky and the Brain. It's about rats. Someone's going to rat somebody out. This is the energy I'm getting. Whoever and whatever was done, they're nothing but rats. I'm just going to call it like they are. That energy. And someone's going to get ratted on. Watch the cartoon episode, Pinky and the Brain. Again, someone was the brains of the operation, but they wasn't that smart. Because eventually, greed gets the best of you, you get caught. In this movie, Mad Money, the women just kept being so greedy. They wouldn't stop robbing the bank. They wanted more. Okay? They wasn't satisfied with what they took. They wanted more. And usually in a bank, don't you gotta fill out documentation? Don't you gotta fill out or show proof of things? So again, someone is being manipulative, whoever's narcissistic, in this brain operation, group, community, family setting or gathering, that has tea from someone that didn't deserve to be tea from, is going to serve their justice. That other person that got tea from is going to receive their justice. Balance of the justice will be balanced. The scales will be balanced. My gosh. They didn't want me to say the scales will be balanced, to try to get that out, but it will be balanced. Whoever was thieving will get caught. Whoever was the brains of this operation and whoever followed them and was being like the pinky is going to get caught. Someone's going to rat on each other or get ratted on. Someone's going to squeal. Okay? The God of Ra and just God alone is watching. He sees everything. He is the eyes of the operation. Okay? People will get dealt with. When you do things like that, it messes up your identity. It messes up your energy. It messes up your light. It messes up your lifestyle, your life. It demolishes bit by bit your life. You start to change physically. You start to change mentally. You start to change emotionally because of the crime that's done. Your health is affected. Your spirit and soul is affected because of the greed, the lies, the thieving, the stealing. Nobody's perfect, but when you go to that extreme because of greed, trust me, that's what you're going to go down for. Of greed. I'm sure there's levels in hell that has a section for people of them being greedy. There's levels in heaven, there's levels in hell. Have you thought of that? It is not good. That's in the commandments, not to steal. But again, like I mentioned before, this is energies that came into my energy, into my dream for me to live it, for me to actually do it. In the 5D was showing me what people have done. And it's about to go down. People are going down. You're getting ratted on by the heavens. I'm exposing. I'm exposing some energy in somebody. But again, I'm following my mission here. I'm following my calling. I'm following being this messenger. Collective, you may be experiencing headaches, ascensions, okay, or projecting energies. But again, you rebuke those energies, okay? All the planets is shifting here. Big shift in energy. But yeah, that was one of my downloads. Again, it was a pinky in the brain type of energy that I was in. And that energy just didn't want to get caught. They was doing so much to disguise the crime that they did. But people that do the crime will pay the time. I'm going to sip on that. Spirit is like, let the adventure begin. With these people, the community, or family that goes around thieving energy, projecting, and literally on a 3D stealing. Energy is expensive. Money that was stolen is expensive. It wasn't much in my vision and my dream that was taken, but energy is expensive because it's just that the energy you put into something to do. Okay, especially if it's not of the light, especially if it's of darkness, if it's wrong. The energy you put in is expensive. And my thing is, was it worth your life? Was it worth your soul? Was it worth the energy put into, was it worth your health, mentally, emotionally, to teeth? I guess it was. But it's not going to last long. All right, collective, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Till next time, peace.